City Savvy met with Dee Howell at the greenhouse in Memorial Park, where Howell and her horticulture staff grow the annuals and perennials planted in parks all over the city. Retiring from Parks and Recreation after 28 years, Howell knows what grows well in the Houston climate. The key to gardening in Houston is planning ahead. Right now, Houstonians should be planting for next year's fall garden.
Fall is the time to plant perennials because in the winter they have time to establish in the ground, and it makes them much tougher to get through the next summer. Perennials are plants that come up year to year from the same rootstock, so that saves you a lot of money.
Perennials to plant for next year's fall garden include Rudbeckia Hirta, or Black-Eyed Susans, Salvia Greggii, or Autumn Sage, Homestead Purple Verbena, Esperanza, also known as Yellow Bells and Yellow Elder, Turk's Cap, also known as Texas Mallow, Mexican Apple, and Bleeding Heart. Many of these perennials are also known as pollinator plants because they attract birds, bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds. Pollinator plants not only brighten your garden, they serve a larger purpose of helping the environment.
You have to have a food source for your bees, your butterflies, and your hummingbirds. They all need food sources. We all know how distressed the bees have been, so you need to provide whatever food source you can for those things. We've had a lot of issues with the monarch butterflies, so anything that we can provide to help nature out a little bit is good for all of us.
To add a pop of color for fall, Howell recommends planting transitional flowers, but don't expect them to last through the winter. Transitional flowers include marigolds, black pearl ornamental pepper, and Angelonia. Houston's climate can be unpredictable with everything from hurricanes to droughts and drastic changes in temperature. The plants you see in city parks serve as cues to residents on what to plant in their own garden.
The stuff, you don't just throw it in the ground and walk away. You know, it's got to be maintained and weeded and fed and watered and fed again and weeded again and taken care of, so it's a project. You know, we're very short-staffed, and if it's not tough as nails, we don't have the time, you know, to deal with namby-pamby little plants.